Guys, it's been a minute on making a video, but I guess I'm gonna touch back on this car. We got it up and running, and the last video I posted on the car, it actually this back wheel almost ran off of it when we was coming back home, due to the old studs that were on it were really weak, and I don't know if it was due to us not tightening it enough or too tight, but it stretched the threads right there. So not really sure what happened, but that is a 57 seat, of course, in the car. As you can tell, we put these plates in here due to that shifter, and the way that shifter works, that little black knob is the reverse, and forward, of course, is first, then straight back second, then it drops down again, and then forward's third, and then straight back is fourth. But it just runs in a single pattern the whole time. It doesn't change. So when you take it up out of this, I don't know if it's got some pressure on it or not. Let's see. Okay. Forward. Oh, we're still in reverse. Okay. That was the thing. It was in reverse. So take it out of reverse, and you got this right here to be neutral. And straight forward is first. Then that's second. Then that falls down, it's third, and then fourth. Yeah, first, second, third, fourth. And back here is neutral. And then once you pull it up, you got reverse. It's kind of a neat shifter. I think they're real popular in I think a lot of gasser classes or whatever, you have to run that shifter, but yeah, it works well in the car. There is the ride along gas can, due to the fact that the original fuel lines are trash, and the original tank has a small leak, but we have a brand new tank for it. And these wheels are aftermarket Chevy Rallies, but that is an 8-inch wheel, and it fits up under there really well too. It's got a good little look, especially with the caps. The reason the caps are off is because the lugs and that wheel was about to run off. Actually, one of the caps ran off going down the road. Luckily, I was able to find it, but the front are actually 15 by 4s on it. But the little motor in this thing is jam up. 265 56 model. Did put a new fuel pump on it. That carburetor has given us some problems since we well, I didn't rebuild it, Taylor rebuilt it, but anyway, tuned it up, new plugs, plug wires. The cap that came in was actually the wrong cap. It had the clips on it instead of the two bolts that hold it down. But we had another cap in the basement and a new rotary button. That was good enough for now. But the seat brackets actually turned out pretty good for the old car. I mean, it set the seat back, and like I said, we're 6 foot tall, so it helps with that big stern wheel sitting back anyhow. But all we did was 4-inch 4-inch flat bar, 1/4 inch thick, and just transferred all the holes from the original brackets and then drilled and tapped the rest and bolted the seat down. But it turned out pretty good. Turned out pretty good. There's 3 of the caps. I think the other cap's in the other car. But hopefully by November it will be able to go to Lineville to the car show. That's the plan Caleb has. I'm going to bring my Firebird. I was going to bring that station wagon, but it's not going to happen in time. So I'm going to drive the Firebird, and it needs to be driven anyhow. But they keep putting new brakes components on the front. I know we put new brake lines, stuff like that on it, because the last time we drove it, it actually stopped half-ass straight versus pulling to one side really bad. But yeah, I know he's got to get a couple more shorter lug nuts for the caps, because that's just what we had laying around. But some of the lug nuts, the brand new lug nuts, were damaged because of the stud, so got to get some shorter acorn style lug nuts, and fuel line, exhaust. He does have a brand new X pipe. I think that possibly is in the garage now, but I did buy a brand new X pipe for the car, and fuel line, gas tank, and fuel tank, and exhaust, and the back brakes. Got to fix the back brakes. I know that one of the main lines are rusted on it. Let's see if that exhaust kit is over here. Those were the bucket seats that somebody had put in them. Pretty sure it came out of a boat. What they look like. But those are 2 more of the skinnies tires for the front of that car. But I know he went on and bought 2 more back wheels, just because we always put wheels on stuff and tires. But we got 2 new skinnies, and I think they're up in the garage. There's the tires for them. Those are the 8-inch wheels. I don't think that might be all the wheels. That might be the skinnies plus the 8-inch in those. But I know we didn't get tires. Yeah, this is I don't think we even brought it up there yet. This was the X pipe kit. That came universal kit, but of course just been sitting out here in the yard. H pipe kit for it. I think that was like $150 for it. But got a really good friend that owns a shop at West Point. And, I'm sure he wouldn't mind us using his lift and to mop that up. And pretty sure a couple $100 and some beer, we can have an exhaust system put on. But yeah, so he's got everything to do the exhaust on it, and I know we need to get that up and put it inside, but it's been lazy. So I do believe he had all that stuff in the back of his Ford here. Oh, stinky pinky, and I think he had to use it for something. And if anybody needs any of those seat brackets to relocate their back seat, we had to buy a stick of that, and that's what was left out of that flat bar. So we still have the pattern, and that's enough to make 2 sets there. So somebody needs some seat brackets for 55 through 57. And that, I think that let that seat go back 3 inches or 4 inches. I think it was 3 it was either 3 or 4 inches we relocated it. But yeah. in this Mustang. Once again, I've got a whole bunch of transmissions I'm getting from my buddy, the one that has the shop in West Point, to put together for this car. I drove it right here and parked it the other day. It's got a T45 in it. I think this is a 2000 model car. I'm almost positive it is. But the car's only got 110,000 miles, but it was abused. It did a lot of racing back in the day. Before it got lowered like this, it had drag lights on it and nitrous at one point, and then that motor blew up. And but now it's got a tubular K-member in it, tubular control arms, stuff like that. But the little car was decently quick for what it was. But yeah, if anybody has a T45 near, Annette, Alabama, or anywhere in Alabama or Georgia for sale, please let me know, because I am definitely interested in one. If somebody's got a good one that's already complete for one of these cars, I will definitely buy it. And hey, if y'all are still watching by now and y'all like and subscribe to these videos, I know I hadn't made one in a while, but just kind of been busy with other stuff, but I need to get back on the ball with that. But yeah, if anybody still got one of these transmissions laying around, hey, let me know. I am a buyer for one. But as always, thank y'all for watching, and y'all be safe out there. See ya.